Hello Sagittarius, my name is Petra D and I'm here to do your July 2021 general love reading. Feel free to apply this to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. With that said, if you do enjoy my content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I did pre-pull 3 cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle for you. And what I got as I was meditating on your energy, which I've been meditating for a while for your energy, I was trying to pick up, honestly, for the majority of y'all, how you're actually feeling for the month. And it's kind of like this. You're seeing past the illusions and stepping back from the movie screen to gain a different perspective of what you wanted for your life. Because I pulled the 16 card, which goes back to, which goes to 7. Some sort of spiritual clarity you've gotten about all that glitters isn't gold. Something, it's almost like you're building a false foundation. Oh, sorry, it's flying. A false foundation on an illusion. So I think Spirit wants you to go ahead and take a step back, take a nap, rest and rejuvenate yourself to see it from a different perspective. Because these foxes are kind of sneaky. Something in the situation, this past relationship, was underhanded. Let's just say that. It was a facade. So, and that was the number, that was 24, that goes to 6. Something about now you have to make a choice. So you're seeing things from a different perspective. You're observing, like, it's like telescope dreams. Like, oh, I see it in the distance, but I can't touch it yet. And I think this is what I want, but I still need to see it from all perspectives. And it's interesting in this card, I think the fox is sitting on an egg, something very fragile. Foundations are fragile. Something about structural integrity of the past relationship was never set. It's almost like the cement never set. It's almost like if you made the foundation wrong, then the house is all wobbly. So you couldn't even build the house because you kept having, like, I guess, I don't know, sinkholes or something like that. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit about this 49 card for you, the Observer. And I think it's very interesting how it connects with the overall reading. And it says, sometimes you cannot see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up. And often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Yeah, something in the past has probably wounded you. And you're trying to figure out why this person did this. It was just like, it was very abrupt, it seemed like. But because it was illusion, it was almost like some people can't keep up the facade too long before almost like their mask cracks. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna go into your Oracle cards. These are Twin Flame Oracle cards. If you do enjoy these cards, you can purchase them. The link is down below. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, you're doing a lot of, let's see, you're going through a transformation. People can't be with you in your transformation. Transformation is done in solitude. It's done alone. And once you realize, after you rest and rejuvenate and you come out of this dream, you're going to come out transformed. So it's going to be a breakthrough renovation. You're ready for the next level. You've leveled up. That's why you had to leave this person behind. They didn't leave you. You left them. Yes. And then you went into solitude in your own personal chrysalis. Retreat, introspective, silence. Go deep within yourself. Take that nap. You deserve it. Why? Because you've done the work. And yes, it's okay to have memories and nostalgia about the past. Life is a collection of memories, not a linear path. You know, sometimes you get a detour. Take the scenic route. So nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past. Just let it go. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, let's go into your romance angels to get a deeper perspective. What's really going on here? But definitely you're leveling up. And here's the thing. Once something leaves your life, that's an opportunity for something to come into your life because it creates space. Yes, this has to do with a past life relationship for sure. You have known each other before, and was probably the actual whole soul contract. Was, guess what? We're both ascending to the next level, and once we accomplish that, then we leave each other, or then we come together. You know, take that as it resonates. You know, it could be vice versa with this. Maybe you had to let go of all that glitters, all that you thought you wanted, and the solitude allowed you to transform, because guess what? Somebody's about to walk into your existence. I always like that one. Yeah, this is your soulmate. This is the one you've been waiting for. Yes, yes, this is your soulmate. This is the one you've been waiting for. This is the one you've been dreaming about. This is the person that is going to check all those boxes on your list. But then again, you have to have an understanding that the boxes shift. Everything's kind of shifting. I just saw 555 on the clock. So yeah, it's changing. But there are true romantic feelings. You have to grow together. It's almost like I see something in regards to something expanding and something like condensing. Expanding and condensing. Like something like ice is forming and then it thaws. So that's relationships as a whole, whether it's romantic or platonic. But this person is going to stir your romantic feelings. This could be from a past person coming back in, or be a past life relationship if you want something new. So take that as it resonates. With that said, I'm going to go into your heart space and see what's really going on. There's a wheel in the sky is definitely turning for you. It's like good karma's coming. Even though that's neutral, but like something good is coming for you. Out of your heart, you grew something. Yeah, something you were seeking and you found it. You found peace within in order to find peace without. This is a completion card. Completion of the past level. And there's 2 doves in there. In the past, when you were alone, you felt helpless and hopeless, but that's not true. It was just a path that was, it's almost like the parting of the Red Sea. The parting of the Red Sea was happening because, yes, in the past, you thought everything was cool. You thought everything was cool. You thought everything was going the way that you wanted to, and then all of a sudden, there was no road. So, Spirit had to cut through the mountains, cut through the issues, cut through the obstacles for you to create a new path. So now you've transformed, and now you can walk this new energy, and that's where you're going to meet this person. And I think you secretly desire to change. You decided a new path, you just didn't know it. And I find it interesting that I think in the past you would have chosen one of the two, the steps. But now it's different. Now you're saying, you know what? I'm going towards the sun. I'm going towards my happiness. Right. Yeah, because you want balance. You want reciprocal energy. You want something that is fulfilling. And here's the thing, you did the work within yourself. I believe this is your divine feminine, divine masculine merging together into one heart, and that's going to attract this new person, and that was the change that was needed. Yeah, so that you can rebuild your foundation on rebuild the foundation. This is 16 card, and this is 16 card as well, which is 2 sevens, breaks down to that. So rebuilding on something that is not a facade, rebuilding on something that is firm, that is true from the heart. All right. Want to do one more card? Okay. Yep. And there's another number 7 as well, so that you can move into a deeper commitment, not just only with yourself, but with your divine counterpart. They're coming. They're coming fast. You may not see this. This is manifesting. This is manifesting from the heart. So keep positive about the person. You know, It doesn't matter how long this past person was in your energy. The new person is the one you truly desire. All right. So with that said, I'm going to go into the frequency that supports this move out of the heart. Some sort of divine connection that is balanced, that is reciprocal, that is fulfilling. All right. Oh, is that backwards? No. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely union coming. 4-4. Heavy foundations are being laid for you. So the energy of union activates our ability to unite our outer and inner perspective towards a state of wholeness. So you're whole now and you've transformed, and that allows that energy to come towards you. Someone who is giving, someone who is reliable, someone who is caring, who has empathy. Someone who wants to build. Someone who is the alchemist of their own life. Oh. And yeah. 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 So I got duality. And then I have presence. So so you're balanced and you're mindful about what you want and what you'll take and will not take at this point. I don't know what you were messing around with in the past. It was definitely like, it was a definite illusion. It was like fairy tale dreams. But now you're seeing the reality after you've had a transformation, a spiritual and emotional and maybe even a physical transformation. And you said, you know what? It's almost like you gave up on the dream, but then you release the past, really. So you can build something brand new, something more sturdy, more fulfilling than something you ever even dreamed of before. So with duality goes to 9, and 9 is what you've been seeking. So the frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with that everlasting moment among all opposites. Yeah, opposites attract. Opposite of what you want is what you're really going to get. Because that's the true desire of your heart. It's almost like your heart flipped or skipped a beat or something like that. So presence, the energy of presence supports our ability to focus on our full attention and stay in the here and now. Mindfulness, and that's the change. That's the number 5. That's the change that was needed in order to bring this new person in. Like I said, I saw 5-5 on the clock. Like something's really it was almost like a snap, a blink of an eye. Let there be light, moment. Like a big bang in your entire existence. And honestly, I think the big bang could have been something like, yeah, like especially if you were in a relationship that you thought was going well, the transformation was they broke up with you. Yeah, bye. Or you broke up with them. It was just like, I'm not playing the game anymore. Like drop mic. Yeah, you wanted your freedom. You want to really be free in a relationship, free to be you. So, and that goes free to have the same values and visions with someone. So the energy of freedom supports our sense of limitless possibility and potential, boundless expression, and bold exploration. Yeah, you want to explore the different levels of love with someone, and this person you were with in the past, it was illusion. They couldn't go that deep because they haven't met themselves there. They don't even know how to love themselves, and that's what they kept attracting. Just think about it. Think about all the issues they had in their lives, whether it was ex-wives, I don't know, couldn't keep money issues, whatever. If they had a lot of negative things surrounding them, that's not the person that needs to be with you. Because you offered more and they couldn't match it. And that's the thing. That's about duality, and that's about the balance. You weren't equally yoked. All right, this is the last card. This is about transparency as well. This is 43, which goes to 7. Transparency of, let's see. So the energy of transparency supports our expansion towards a higher vibrational state of being with more insight, honesty, and clarity. You didn't have any clarity with this past person. They were always probably withholding. They're always kind of like murky. They probably never introduced you to a lot of people. They probably kept you kind of hidden. And here's the thing. Sagittarius, you don't want to be hidden. You want to be valued. You want to, yeah. So you were thinking everything was, you were living your life like it was golden, but they weren't doing that. They weren't investing properly. So with that said, let's go into your tarot to see a little bit more about this energy and where you're going. Because I think you definitely have someone coming through. And they're coming through strong. They're going to come through like, you won't, there will be transparency. There won't be any illusions. They're going to come with you very direct, very straight, very adult-like, let's just say. Yeah, you're sitting in your Empress energy. You're nurturing yourself. And guess what? You know that you deserve a long-term committed relationship that is honest, that is transparent, that is giving. You're giving birth to this, actually. You're observing it from a different perspective. And you're just laying back. You're definitely sitting in your yin energy, as you should. Yeah, and that's the honest truth. So with that said, let's see. Yeah. Okay. The challenge was this person kept you stuck in your thoughts, this past person, but you're overcoming it. You went inside to see a different perspective. You nurture yourself. You gave it's called self-love. And you're looking back at the past and you're realizing that they gave me absolutely nothing. I think this could have made you worried. Or in the future, you could worry about this energy, like almost re-emerging, like a rebirth. But it's not, because you've learned the lesson. Let me get something else on that Nine of Swords, though. Oh, okay. So I think that because this cycle has completed, I think that you're happy and you're nervous about the new path as well, because you can't really see it fully. And that's why it's almost like you're like, okay, is this another illusion? Is this another dream? Is this something I really want? Are the foundations set? But this is going to be your wish fulfillment, so it's nothing to really worry about. I would stay out of that energy. It's almost like you're doing like a go stop, like in your mind or whatever. Like, I want it, I don't want it. I want it, I don't want it. You keep going back and forth. Like, maybe this person will come back. I don't think they're worthy of you, honestly. So let them go. Let go of the past. Yeah, and choose a new direction. Something that is, you don't have to go left or right. Sometimes you could just go straight to your happiness. Go straight. Kind of like in the, it was a card of going through the mountaintop, going through the mountains. I'm making a new path. Cutting through the rock, cutting through the obstacles. That's the direction I'm going to take. All right. So let's go ahead and look into your, how people see you. They see you making a choice, making a decision. They see you as on a new path, going in a new direction, leaving them behind. It's almost like they can't break through the fence anymore because they sat on the fence for too long with you. You were the blessing. They were probably the curse. As above, so below. You've definitely tapped into your, been aligned with your soul tribe and your guides. And you've been seeing the synchronicities. And that's what you're following. And you're choosing action towards your happiness. See your hopes and fears. And you're taking passionate action as well. It's very interesting. So, yes, you're a little worried. Something you can drop in the future. But in front of the Magician is the next level. It is the Ten of Cups. It is the true fulfillment of your wishes, the true desire of your heart. And that was the lesson that needed to be learned, and that's what you were seeking. This person was just a lesson. They were just a temporary detour along your path. Because I think your path was still under construction. So the universe had to pause you for a second. All right. Nope, your spiritual GPS was like all out of whack. So they're like, oh, let's just take them over here for a second. But I think what you left behind wasn't like that bad. It was like you didn't really lose anything but time. Some of y'all, I don't see that here. Not in this message. And plus, you know your story. You know if it does resonate or not. If it does resonate, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. But no, I don't feel like a really like invested energy with this past person. I think it was a lot of stop and go energy. I think it was something that you were dreaming of, and you just, it's kind of almost like building your wedding on Pinterest, yet you don't have a bride or groom, you know, type energy. Yeah. And you finally stood up for what you wanted. So, and that's why it ended. You basically, you stopped going along to get along with this past person. And you finally say, you know what? I don't think we're on the same page. Let's end this. Yeah. And your outcome is going to be that you're going to still search for that 10th cup. The 10th cup is coming. And if I had to think about, for some of y'all, it's going to be pretty, let me look at timing real quick. Let me see if I get another confirmation. Because I see 9s in your timing. So that could be 9 weeks, 9 weeks, 9 months for some people. Or it could be in September, after the Lion's Gate. Okay. Let me just see real quick. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Something started in the spring that you laid seeds for that are about to sprout. And it's going to be, it's going to be a celebration. This is not third party. You left third parties behind. If that's your situation, not everyone had a third party. But you're refocusing on your happiness. And I feel like if you're going to an event around September 3rd or 4th, in the US, that will be Labor Day weekend, you might meet someone. So with that said, I'm going ahead and close out your reading with the message that Spirit wants you to know, because I think that really applies to a lot of y'all. And if you already know this person, it's going to come together. It's like the foundations are setting, and it has to take time. Okay. But I definitely feel like it's like around a cookout or a barbecue or a wedding. Something like that. Some sort of celebration. That even if you know them or don't know them, you're going to cross paths with them again. It could be as simple as a grocery store. I don't know. But whatever it is divinely guided, because this is a Trinity. This is a 3. And I haven't seen 3s in your reading at all. Yeah. It's almost like the prayer is being answered as well. All right. So with that said, let's see. Oh, so the card that fell down was said, hello from heaven. So one of your ancestors is here with you. Could be like a grandmother, grandfather, something like that. They're saying hello to you. Because you have a new beginning coming. Something that you've waited for. So everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now, life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. And with that said, Sagittarius, I wish you the best for the rest of July. Definitely keep an open mind, stay focused, mind, body, and spirit within yourself. And just know that your dreams are just around the corner. Have a good one. Bye.